When the schedule came out earlier this year, this is the game you had circled. It is two preeminent USL Championship rivals, Phoenix Rising FC and Louisville City FC. The 2023 Phoenix Rising season is brought to you by Equality Health. The former U.S. Women's National Team goalkeeper Jill Loyden. I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for being with us. And of course, Phoenix Rising, after the draw last week, they come in below the playoff line, but being at home, they are looking for 3 points tonight. As for Lou City, they are right there in the thick of things in the playoff picture in the East. But looking at Phoenix Rising, going back to last week, getting just the 1 point against Oakland, but getting things back on track maybe in that final third.
Yeah, well, this is a great display of character and resilience here by Phoenix Rising. They went down early, but it was Varela with the equalizer to bring this game back. Unfortunately went down again, but continued to battle. It was Arteaga from the corner kick, putting this one in the back stick. They're gonna wanna continue that goal scoring for him this evening.
And of course, Arteaga came off the bench last week. He'll be starting tonight as he's one of tonight's game changers, presented by Hope High School Online, changing the game of education.
Yeah, Arteaga, he's gonna start in the 9 position tonight. He can come back into the midfield to create those central overloads. He can also threaten the space in behind the back line, but he's a physical presence in the box if Phoenix Rising can get into those wide channels.
On the other side for Louisville City, when they have gone on the road this year, they have only lost once. It was that big one against Sacramento.
Yeah, and this Louisville City team has mile-high expectations, always striving to fill the trophy cases. They're going to play out of the back, look to possess the ball, and see if they can ignite some form of attack in the final third. They've been struggling with connection and being clinical.
Well, going back to last week, there was just 1 goal scored for Louisville City in that 3-1 loss against Memphis, but it was Wilson Harris, and he gets the start in the 9 spot tonight.
Yeah, and Harrison made an instant material impact when he came in. He was a spark. He changed the game in the 9 spot. He's a natural goal scorer, and he's going to look to combine with 2 really fun attacking players in the attacking third.
And of course, these two teams, they know all about winning. Of course, Phoenix, they got that co-champion in 2020, but Lou City, they have been there almost every year since. And of course, are looking to get back there tonight. That's what these two teams bring to the table, a rematch of the 2018 USL Final. We are building you up to First Kick tonight from the desert, just the 3rd ever meeting between these two sides. We'll have lineups in First Kick coming up next.
Equality Health is giving doctors more time to be doctors, so they can give you the care you deserve. Ask if your doctor is part of the Equality Health Network today. Equality Health. Caring is back.
Tens of thousands of customers wrote about Carvana being easy in their 5-star reviews, including Eric.
The whole process was really simple and easy, and this is my 3rd time selling to Carvana.
So I can practically do it from memory now. You just enter your license plate or your VIN, answer a few questions, boom, you get a real offer.
True story. It's still shocking how easy it was to sell my car to Carvana.
Sell your car to Carvana today.
Sanderson Ford gives back. They support local sports.
They support local businesses, restaurants, and music.
Y organizaciones en nuestra comunidad latina.
My favorite event is Operation Santa Claus.
And mine is the Cave Creek Rodeo.
I love participating in the Guardian Games with my son Evan for Special Olympics Arizona.
Your business has allowed Sanderson Charities to give back to all these local charities. We've been paying it forward for 68 years. Thank you.
Join Arizona's only professional soccer club as it goes head-to-head with Memphis 901 at the team's new home. Visit phxrisingfc.com or call 623-594-9606 for ticket information.
Tonight's broadcast of Phoenix Rising FC is presented by Equality Health, Carvana will drive you happy, and by NAU Nationwide. Looking at tonight's starting lineups, we will start with Phoenix Rising and Juan Guerra. No Kevin Lambert, his first game missed this season.
No Kevin Lambert away on international duty. Gabby Torres and Manjoma will flank Crutzen and Fuenmayor. Harvey and Zambrano will be in the double pivot position. They'll help progress the ball as well as change the point of attack out to their attacking accomplices, Danny Trejo and Erickson Gallardo.
On the other side for Louisville City, the injury bug is still biting this team, but back to a normal 4-3-3 for Lou City.
Yeah, Danny Cruz will roll out in that 4-3-3. Adil will move back to the outside back position where he'll look to get forward and unlock his attacking skill set in the final third.
And we are just about set for first kick here tonight. Our referee, Sergei Demyanchuk, recently took charge of the U.S. Open Cup match between Birmingham Legion and Inter Miami. And he gets the whistle here tonight. It is, of course, a very warm evening in Phoenix, Arizona. Temperatures at a nice 96 degrees as we get things underway. There's the whistle for just the third time ever. It is Phoenix Rising and it is Louisville City. We really get planes, trains, and automobiles here at 38th Street in Washington, but we are glad you are with us here on Arizona Family and ESPN+. First time that Louisville City is making the trip out here to the desert. Both the other times these two teams played was in Louisville, Kentucky. And of course, the first time in that 2018 final, Louisville came out on top of Didier Drogba's last game for the club. It was Luke Spencer who got the lone goal on that night. And then, of course, last year these two teams played to a 0-0 draw, part of the summer showcase in Louisville last year.
You can see Lou City already in a mid-block right now, trying to make it compact through their lines. This Phoenix Rising team likes to complete a lot of passes and try to draw opponents out, manipulate their opponents through possession. Lou City wants to make sure they stay compact behind the ball.
Played down the line, looking for options here. Trejo trying to dance in fields. Jimenez steps in and gets this away. Talking with Danny Cruz this week, coming off that 3-1 loss against Memphis at home. You don't say that a whole lot. A multi-goal loss for Louisville on their home field. Said he was happy with the second half, but said we just need to be better in front of goal. That's what it has really come down to lately for Louisville, and I think there's common threads there with Phoenix Rising as they scored multi-goals for the first time last week since that Hartford game. That was over a month ago. So both of these teams looking to get things on the right track in that final third, and we'll see how it all transpires tonight. It's Manjoma trying to connect with Gallardo and just off the mark. It's going to be interesting to see the exact formation that Phoenix would set up in tonight with Kevin Lambert out. He's only missed 1 minute this season coming into play tonight. And of course, away on international duty with Jamaica, as he will be over the next few weeks with the Gold Cup starting up. They have a big game against the United States as part of that Gold Cup in a few weeks' time. There's a look at Juan Guerra. Of course, facing his former team a week ago, as this throw-in's a bit too far there for Tellefson.
And to your point, Josh, Lambert, just such a defensive presence in that back three, allows Phoenix Rising to take a bit more risk in the final third because of his recovery speed in behind the back line, his individual defending, as well as his communication to organize and anticipate balls in behind. It'll be interesting to see how Phoenix Rising copes without him.
He's been a stalwart here since he joined up with Phoenix, over 100 appearances for the club. 7th season overall with Phoenix. Novo stepping forward is sometimes that extra field player as Phoenix look to build out from the back. Crutzen Move this out wide. It's a heavy touch on the far side. Phoenix will keep it. Both of these teams with just 3 goals over their last 4 games. Louisville City, they've only conceded multiple goals twice over their last 11. They've been very strong defensively. 6 clean sheets, tied for the most in the league. As this one is headed out of play, it'll be the game's first corner kick, and it comes for Phoenix Rising. This kick brought to you by Carvana, proud sponsor of Phoenix Rising. Carvana will drive you happy.
You can already see the influence from Arteaga on the back shoulder, trying to threaten that space in behind. No pressure on the ball, decides to take that chance and gamble in behind. Gives Phoenix a good opportunity from a corner kick.
Gallardo ready to whip this one in. It'll be an in-swinger, trying to test the goalkeeper to the back post. It's Carlos Harvey. A quick start for Phoenix at home. Harvey gets Phoenix on the board, 1-0.
And this is a dream start for Phoenix Rising. All started with the run of Arteaga that created this set piece. Ball whipped into the back post. Carlos Harvey, unmarked, untouched, redirects this one, puts it down exactly the finish that he needed. Goalkeeper tries to get across to make an intervention, but it rises up over top of Oliver Zemla, gives Phoenix Rising the lead 1-0 early on.
This goal brought to you by Gateway Community College. Carlos Harvey, his 3rd goal of the season. Juan Guerra and Phoenix Rising are loving that. And they have the first goal here tonight. It is a quick start here at home. All of a sudden, Carlos Harvey's become a big goal scorer for this Phoenix side. 3 goals so far in the USL Championship to go along with a couple in the Open Cup as well. But he has really gotten it done in all different facets for this Phoenix Rising side. That also goes back to his goal with the Panama national team earlier this year as well. So he has gotten in good goal scoring positions and has been able to put Phoenix out in front here tonight. A dream start and exactly what they were looking for.
And Phoenix will want to continue to attack in a variety of different ways. They were trying to play Arteaga in behind the back line, which is what created that set piece, but they're also able to play in front. They can break you down with incisive passes and quick combination play to get themselves into dangerous spaces. Now, can they create more from that possession as they move forward and progress in this game?
There's a look at Amadou Dia. Of course, some time with Phoenix Rising in the past, some of those glory years with this team. Now wearing different colors against his former club. Goals always change games. Early goals usually affect games in a different sort of manner. We'll see how that does here tonight. This is over the top for Gabby Torres. All the way into the corner. The throw will go Lou City's way. Well, Louisville this year, they have conceded 16 goals coming in, but of those 16, 13 of those have come in their 4 losses. So when they are on, they are on. When they're not, they've struggled, as this is right at Zemla. Remember, 5 of those goals they conceded were on one of their West Coast road trips earlier this year when they took on Sac Republic. That was when they played 3 games in California in 4 weeks. Those first 2 games on the road, Orange County and Monterey Bay. They went home and they came back to California to take on Sacramento. It was a tough one. They have definitely gotten things back on track, but still looking for more here tonight. It's Mushagalusa. Trying to break that up in the middle. The referee says just a bit too much there, as Panos Armanakis was trying to run away with that.
And it took 9 minutes, but Lou City finally working and growing into this game, switching the point of attack, little combinations. Armanakis stepping in there, trying to win the ball, trying to start that counter attack. Commits the foul late there and gets Serrano. But that was much better play from Lou City, keeping the ball, being patient, finding numbers up scenarios centrally, and as they progress the ball forward, switching the point of attack.
Putting it down the line for Tellefson. He ran right into Arteaga, who was coming back defensively. It'll be a corner kick here for Louisville City. Serrano ready to deliver towards the near post. Thumped away, and it's out for a throw in this time. Dia will come forward to take this. Maybe a chance for a long throw. Dia gets this one in, snap header away. Gibson tries to keep it alive. Dia again, dispossessed. That ball went out of play, and it did. It's a throw-in for Lou City. Two balls on the field to do this again. Waiting to get that other ball off the field. And now ready to continue on. It's got back for Harris. And Gibson for Mushagalusa. Another throw in for Louisville City. Hitting Phoenix in deep here. A lot of red shirts in the box defensively as Dia prepares for another long throw. Here it comes from Dia. Flicked centrally. Trejo gets it away. As far as Sharpie, who sends it forward again. Rios Novas to stay on his line. Manjoma heads it into the corner. That ball never went out of play as it's cleared. Is there a chance in transition here for Phoenix? Long over the top for Trejo to run onto, and too far forward. Now, Phoenix Children's is expanding across the valley so we can all grow healthier together. Learn more at phoenixchildrens.org. Dia all the way back. Sharpie for Zemla. South End in full voice tonight. over the top again. Mushagalusa was on the chase. The whistle, though, will stop play. Give it right back to Phoenix Rising. A chance to tighten up the laces there for the referee.
That's something I think Lou City can continue to improve is, can they enter the final third a bit more on the ground rather than the air? There they decide to go long through Zemla, but they're much better off when they connect those little combinations and progress the ball forward and cause more problems for this defensive line of Phoenix.
It's interesting when you look at these two teams, how many similarities there are in terms of kind of what has gone wrong this year. Injuries have been a big problem for both teams, and Danny Cruz talked about continuity within starting 11s. Juan Guerra talked about very similar things, and Danny Cruz made mention that that's affected them in the final third as well, not being on the same page at times, and the same can be said for Phoenix Rising. So it's interesting that they meet here tonight. Phoenix get that early goal off a set piece. Definitely plenty of lineup rotation for both of these teams. More specifically, though, for Phoenix, with Uzo on the bench, Hernandez on the bench, and Guiado on the bench. See how it all shakes out as these 90 minutes progress. Coming together right at midfield. It's a free kick to Phoenix Rising.
I love the idea from Rocco Rios Novos there to come out with the ball. He almost builds as his third center back at times, which creates a numerical advantage higher up the field. And because of his patience with his foot on top of the ball, Rios Novos tries to instigate and bait that press, which creates more space for Phoenix to play between the lines, especially trying to draw this Lou City team who wants to stay compact behind the ball.
Looking for that long switch. It was blocked down. Browner retrieves, and now it's Crutzen who will look to pick out that exact pass. Gallardo keeps it in play. Manjoma in support. Gallardo takes it off his foot. Erickson Gallardo weaving forward. It was just behind Arteaga. And a chance now for Louisville to move upfield. Here's Mushagalusa. Referee avoids the pass as it finds Serrano. Width again on the right side. All the way to the end line. Serrano tries to cut it back. It was blocked out, and it's another corner kick for Louisville. Oscar Jimenez to take. 1 assist away from 30 in his regular season career. Louisville answer back on the corner. Jimenez all the way to the back post. It's flicked away. Carlos Armanakis is back to goal. Phoenix gets some breathing space here. Gallardo couldn't take it off Dia. Mushagalusa looking for it again. The run of Harris, and he couldn't get there. Out for another goal kick.
I like this matchup here for Lou City with Mushagalusa on Manjoma. Manjoma likes to get high up into the attack. He can come on the interior and try to isolate Gallardo, but he also can get in that wide channel and allow Gallardo to be a bit closer to goal. But either way, that leaves room for Mushagalusa to get in that wide space in behind Manjoma for Phoenix.
Harvey flicks it centrally. Trejo. Allows Phoenix to keep it. There's Rios Novo stepping forward again as Phoenix starts its build. Trejo dancing away from Jimenez, cuts it infield. Manakis looking for options. It's Manjoma. Manakis weaving through again. It was touched out. It's another corner kick for Phoenix. It's a Carvana corner kick. Be an in-swinger here towards the near post. And Trejo couldn't direct that towards goal. This portion of the match is brought to you by Modelo, a reward for those with a fighting spirit. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Zemla to put this back in play. 20 minutes gone. Phoenix, though, getting a goal in the 6th minute.
And that's just a opportunity for Lou City to keep the ball. They started from their goal kick. They can keep the ball through the lines. They want to play this more possession-oriented team. When they go long, it's just a 50-50 ball. Essentially, they're giving it back to Phoenix every time. Phoenix want to dominate in possession. That's going to give Lou City limited opportunities on the ball. So when they have the ball, they need to be careful and meticulous in their buildup to keep it progressive forward, to create those quality scoring opportunities.
All the way back to Rios Novo, who's under some pressure. Again, looking for that long ball. And this time it's cut out. Gonna chip this in behind. Maybe something here for Lou City. It does stay in play. Mushagalusa's in the middle, but Manjoma got it away. It's Gibson. Stepping forward again, Sharpie sliding it through, Mushagalusa. Enoch Mushagalusa, and it was poked away by Zambrano coming from behind.
Mushagalusa just comes to life when he receives the ball in the attack, when he's facing forward. His first touch is always positive, quick, energetic, going to goal. Phoenix Rising privy to that, getting numbers behind the ball quickly, swarming him when he gets the ball with 2 and 3 defenders.
It's moved out wide. It's Wilson Harris. Trying to cut this in, going for the curler, and it was right at Rios Novo. Comfortable save for the Phoenix goalkeeper. Zambrano just got it caught in his feet. Allowed Louisville to get back defensively. Winder going to ground and poking it free. Flicked forward, Tellefson collects. It's Ray Serrano down the far side. Serrano rolls this in for Harris, and it just slips through. And to your point of getting into the final third on the ground, not through the air, that's when they've been more dangerous.
Yeah, absolutely. And Harris, a good opportunity there, matched up against Fuenmayor, 1v1 situation. If he can control that with a bit more composure, take a touch toward goal, he's now putting Rocos Rios Novos into a difficult decision.
Fuenmayor able to win that off of Wilson Harris. Now taken away, and maybe numbers here for Louisville City. Mushagalusa, Dia in support. Sharpie, the center back, stepping forward. Mushagalusa. Now Dia shapes the cross in. It's headed away by Fuenmayor. Tosh. Again, it's cut in field. Jimenez. Good passing here from Lou City. Long spell of possession as well. What can they make of it? Space down the right side. They'll find the pass. This drops it behind. First time ball in for Harris. Pops into the air. Fuenmayor trying to prevent a corner kick. Instead it falls for Harris again, who lays it off. The shot comes on. But it's Rios Novo who makes the stop yet again.
And there's a clear pattern right now that Lou City's trying to employ, using Jimenez to get into the final third. Here he gets around and plays this ball into Harris, but Harris's run into the box is in front of that near post. The ball either has to go in behind him, or Harris has to control that to keep possession to then bring it out and swing it back around. Harris is either the sacrificial run to draw Phoenix out of the middle and the ball has to go beyond, or he has to be able to stay composed to keep that ball.
It's interesting that it is Wilson Harris who gets the start tonight for Louisville City. Last week it was the dual strike partnership of Martin Powells and Cameron Lancaster. But as Danny Cruz said, he's not going to usually put 3 9s in the 18. But tonight, due to injury, he does have all 3 there. So he says, basically, if we're in a 4-3-3, one's going to start, one will be on the bench, one won't make the squad. It'll be interesting to see how that transpires over the season. Lancaster with 1 goal. Powells has not scored yet. And Wilson Harris with 4 goals to go along with an assist. Interesting battle brewing there at the top of the formation for Lou City. Here's Harvey. Here's Tosh. Tellefson stepped and kept it. Now Sharpie for Dia. Amadou Dia trying to roll this through. That comes all the way to Rocco Rios Novo. A pregame with Raising Cane's, proud supporter of Phoenix Rising. Skip the line and order on our easy mobile app for your order of premium fresh hand-breaded chicken fingers, special sauce. Don't forget to add our fresh hand-squeezed lemonade. Order.raisingcanes.com. Crutzen shipping it into the middle. Pressure coming from behind, and the referee does blow his whistle for a free kick. Tosh stepping forward. Crutzen. Can he chip this in behind for Trejo? Trejo, can he turn the corner on Tosh? Now he faces him up. Mayor for Manjoma, who was lunging for it, slowed him up just a bit. Phoenix go all the way back to Rios Novo.
30 minutes in, Josh, this game's really been played between both 18s. Both teams really falling flat once they do enter the final third. Would love to see Phoenix use their position to intentionally move their opponent, see if they can get that next line of defense to attack them, whether that's through quick combinations or dribbling, and that can create some numbers up scenario as they attack and enter that final third to create some more quality goal scoring opportunities.
Something we've learned, I think, this year with Phoenix. Dangerous pass there by Crutzen. They're very patient. They will wait for their moment. And they have it here. Armanakis looking to play Gallardo in behind. Erickson Gallardo, that's not what they were looking for. "30 minutes gone here from 38th Street in Washington, right in the heart of Phoenix, Arizona. First ever meeting between these two here in Phoenix. Third time they've met. Louisville with a win, of course, in that 2018 final. And the 0-0 draw a year ago at Lynn Family Stadium. Gallardo blocked down, and here's Tellefson for Louisville. Options to either side. Tellefson still coming, trying to slide it through. It was blocked down. Louisville can keep it. Now it's Mushagalusa. Armanakis comes back defensively and wins it back for Phoenix. Bounces through the middle, and Arteaga keeps it alive. Armanakis, long switch of play, and it comes off for Phoenix, and Gabby Torres. Here's Trejo. Danny Trejo gets end line, tries to square it, and it's cleared away and out for a Phoenix corner kick.
Phoenix, a good use of that big expansive shape here, a little quick combination play. That leaves space for Gallardo to get end line, gets Louisville City looking at their own end line, just can't get that one across the face of goal.
It's a Carvana corner kick coming as Elijah Winder was slow to get back to his feet. Gallardo, this time towards the near post, but this time flicked away. Going down again, I believe that is Winder. Saw him go down just before the corner. This is not good news here for Louisville City. The injury bug just continues to bite this team. It was an expansive injury list coming into play here tonight. Kyle Morton, Ray Gonzalez, Brian Ownby, Manny Perez, just to name a few. Jordan Scarlett. If they'll have to make an alteration here. Chance for a bit of a team talk here from Juan Guerra. Goes for Danny Cruz.
City having to make more adjustments now. This is not a team that you want to go down 1-0 to, and a Phoenix team who likes to keep possession in long stints. Blue City coming into this game with a game plan of being compact through their lines, making it difficult for Phoenix to break them down through those quick combinations and dragging them all around. And because of that compact shape, they concede possession oftentimes to Phoenix. They're going to have to come out of that shape, put a little bit more pressure, and in this heat, that's even a taller task and a bigger ask for this team.
It's a dry heat, remember.
Doesn't matter.
It is still very hot, and something Danny Cruz mentioned to us yesterday when we talked to him. Still getting looked at by the training staff. Looks like Dylan Maris is preparing to come on. Driven ball in, looking for Arteaga, heads it back centrally, Armenakis! It was blocked down, and that's a foul against Arteaga to end the threat. That fell really kindly for Panos Armenakis. At the end of the day, Arteaga fouls Dia.
And it was a great ball into Arteaga, and he has great vision there to lay it back across for the run of Armenakis as he surges out of midfield. But it's an eventual foul there on Arteaga on Semla.
Winder has come back onto the field. Good news for Lou City. Might just try to get until halftime. Have to burn one of those substitution windows, but we'll see how Danny Cruz wants to play it. Select, the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship and many elite leagues throughout Europe. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Harris comes up with it, and he's going in 1-on-3. Won't get much farther as it's already taken away. Phoenix with 64% of the ball in these opening 37 minutes. Manjoma sliding it forward. Trejo couldn't get the shot away. And now a chance to counter for Lou City. Mushagalusa floating it forward. Crutzen does well, backpedaling. It's lost, and it's Serrano going low and wide. Good effort there from Ray Serrano, and Louisville City winning that back in a good spot.
And this is a careless giveaway here from Manjoma. Needlessly cedes possession. Terrible idea to play that across on a square pass. Falls kindly to the feet of Serrano, who tees it up from long distance. Can't put that one on frame, but Phoenix are going to need to take care of the ball a bit better.
Harvey, can he turn the corner? He can't. This runs out of play. Switch of play, Dia just gets there. Mushagalusa, not quite on the same page with Wilson Harris, but Blue City get it right back. Gibson. Cut this in. And now the switch of play doesn't quite come off as they had hoped. But Gallardo will keep this alive. Trying to move it down the line. It was a difficult pass, and Sharpie steps in to intercept. Tellefson trying to return it out wide. Dia heads it into space, cuts it back. It's a penalty. Just like that, Louisville City will have a chance to go to the spot and get this game back level.
It's a good switch of play here from Lou City out to the outside back of Dia, who takes a phenomenal touch into the box. And Fuenmayar has to be right in this area of the field. Gets this one all wrong, late to the challenge. Gives Lou City a lifeline at the end of this first half.
Chance now to go to the spot. Louisville has only been awarded one penalty this year. Sean Tosh was the one to put it in the back of the net. 1 for 1. And now it's up to Rocco Cerrillos Novo and try to keep this one out. And Sean Tosh will get the ball once again. Fourth penalty that Phoenix has conceded. Not stopped one yet. And Sean Tosh for Louisville City to get this game back level at 1. Tosh sends the goalkeeper the wrong way, and Louisville City back on level terms. It's 1-1 just before halftime.
Louisville City FC goal scored by number 4, Sean Tosh.
So small little run up here, stays composed, but here's what earned that penalty kick. The run of Dia, great touch inside the box. Fuenmayar gets this one wrong. Tosh with the small run up, waits for Rios Novos, puts it the other way, nestles it right into the corner.
Sean Tosh able to get his 3rd goal on the season. A man who's reached over 200 appearances in the USL Championship. Tucks in that shirt, wears the captain's armbands. We are back at 1-1 here just before halftime. Foul there in the middle. Free kick to Lou City. Phoenix Rising hosts Memphis on Military Appreciation Night, Saturday, July 1st. Kick off the 4th of July weekend with Rising, with tickets starting at just $15. Call 623-594-9606 or visit phxrisingfc.com for more information. It's touched in field. Serrano racing forward. Falls back into the middle. Moved out wide for Dio. Heads it back into space. Tellefson to the back post and headed clear. As far as Gibson. Louisville finding something here. Another in-swinger. Too tall for Wilson Harris. Now Mushagalusa through traffic. Crutzen sweeps it clear.
Lou City really starting to come to life at the end of this first half, having a bit more possession. Now can they use that possession to draw Phoenix Rising out of that defensive shape? Rising so many numbers behind the ball, compact through their lines. Lou City's got to figure a way to drag them out, manipulate them out of position, and exploit the space that they leave.
Here's Tellefson. And Dia. Amadou Dia gets this cross away. Sharpie sticks his head in, but can't keep it. Armanakis much too far out in front of Danny Trejo. The Phoenix Pride Festival will be held at Steel Indian School Park October 21st and 22nd. Phoenix Pride is a 501c3 nonprofit that unites, educates, and engages people to support and empower the LGBTQ+ community and our allies. For more information about the festival or about Phoenix Pride, head to www.phoenixpride.org or call 602-27-PRIDE. To 2 minutes of stoppage time to close out this first half. Long over the top. Mushagalusa. He's blocked out of play. Throwing. Sharpie. Here's Tosh. That's blocked down. Armanakis. There's something left in this first half, trying to play it through for Trejo. And too far out in front. Phoenix can't quite get that right. Touched along, some contact there, and that'll be a yellow card. Danny Crutzen will have his name taken.
It's a good ball here on the break. Looks like Zambrano was the one that committed the foul there. Earns the yellow card, tries to stop and slow down Lou City in transition. Times that tackle wrong, upends Lou City player.
It is Zambrano who does get the yellow. Here's Tellefson. Mushagalusa, right at the end of this half. Deflected cross, touched away, but right into the middle. Harvey flying in to try to get it away. It's a foul against Lou City. And that will bring us to our halftime intermission. Phoenix get an early goal, Louisville City get a late goal, and it's all square at one after 45.
Yeah, Phoenix Rising really started on the front foot, putting a lot of pressure on this Lou City back line, created the goal from playing in the space behind the back line, which led to the corner kick, which they scored on, and it was all Lou City from there, putting a lot of pressure. But both of these teams having a lot of possession and territory, but haven't looked as dangerous.
We will see what the second half brings. 3 points up for grabs here at 38th Street and Washington. It's Phoenix Rising, it's Louisville City. At halftime, it's Phoenix 1 and Louisville 1.
Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? How fast do you want to get there? At Gateway Community College, you can achieve a career that takes you places in less time and for less money. Opportunity is not just for the select few. Living better is for everyone. Let us help you discover your future.
Tens of thousands of customers wrote about Carvana being easy in their 5-star reviews, including Eric.
The whole process was really simple and easy. And this is my 3rd time selling to Carvana.
So I can practically do it from memory now. You just enter your license plate or your VIN, answer a few questions, boom, you get a real offer.
True story. It's still shocking how easy it was to sell my car to Carvana.
Sell your car to Carvana today.
Sanderson Ford gives back. They support local sports.
They support local businesses, restaurants, and music.
Y organizaciones en nuestra comunidad latina.
My favorite event is Operation Santa Claus.
And mine is the Cave Creek Rodeo.
I love participating in the Guardian Games with my son Evan for Special Olympics Arizona.
Your business has allowed Sanderson Charities to give back to all these local charities. We've been paying it forward for 68 years. Thank you.
Equality Health is giving doctors more time to be doctors, so they can give you the care you deserve. Ask if your doctor is part of the Equality Health Network today. Equality Health. Caring is back.
Halftime here from Phoenix, 1-1 between Phoenix Rising and Louisville City. Well, today is the anniversary of one of the best goals in Phoenix Rising history. Let's take a listen and see the goal.
Owako, Asante, Amadou Dia, Jason Johnson, you've got to be kidding me!
Well, that is Jason Johnson. How about on the assist, Amadou Dia? I wish we could see your face, Jill. The reaction to seeing this goal.
That's jaw-dropping. This ball across is perfection, but the execution, it just oozes class. What a bicycle kick with the conviction to leave both feet and think that he might even have a shot at goal, yet put it in the side of the net. Wow, it's fantastic.
Jason Johnson, who's plying his trade with Monterey Bay, and of course Amadou Dia, the assister, he's on the field here tonight. It is halftime from Phoenix, and it's 1-1.
How you doing?
How's it going? Good to see you.
I see you watching SpongeBob. You like that show?
I have a question.
What's up?
Oh, perfect.
Do you guys know Cristiano Ronaldo?
We know who he is, but we don't know him personally.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite soccer player?
Perfect.
Okay.
Not a bad shot.
Get in there. Oh, yeah. Ready? There you go.
It made my day so much. I'm so happy. I got to play pool with them, got to meet them. I got the signed scarf, of course. The glasses. The scarf that got signed is like the best thing ever. And I'm like pretty much happy for everything. It really made my day. Because at first whenever I heard it, I was like, okay, you know, I'm just thinking we would talk to them and we would play pool and then, you know.
I thought they were going to be in a robot.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. And then I'm like, oh my God. And then I get a signed scarf and I'm like, let's just have a better day. Why not?
Halftime here from 38th Street in Washington. Phoenix Rising 1 and Louisville City 1. What is to come here for Phoenix Rising? Well, they will take on some Eastern Conference opposition coming up in a few weeks, but it is a busy week upcoming. They will go to New Mexico United and 2 Oakland Roots. both on the road. They'll face that new-look New Mexico United side with Eric Quill at the helm. And then they just took on Oakland as a dramatic 2-2 draw. They'll go to the East Bay to take on Oakland before returning home to face Memphis. Then it's to Miami, and then back home after a week break to take on Colorado Springs. So some important games against some good opposition coming up for Phoenix as they are still searching for some points in the standings. It is halftime here from Phoenix, Arizona. The score all level at 1. The second half is coming up.
Are you ready? Ready for more of the game you love? Ready for more players and more teams? Ready for more stadiums, for more fans in more cities? This is a different league. The USL Super League. Built for the future of women's soccer. Bridging the journey from youth to pro, connected to the global game, and bringing it all closer to home. Are you ready?
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
Rising is home. Join Arizona's only professional soccer club as it goes head-to-head with Memphis 901 at the team's new home, right here in Central Phoenix off 38th Street in Washington. Saturday, July 1st at 8. Tickets to the match start at $25, and the two-time Western Conference champions are just 5 stops on the Valley Metro to Phoenix and Tempe. Visit phxrisingfc.com or call 623-594-9606 for more information.
1-1 is our score at halftime between Phoenix and Louisville. An interesting first 45 minutes, and there is plenty going on around the USL Championship. Of course, Pride Month, the Proud to Be platform, declaration of our club's Pride activations. You can go to uslsoccer.com/proud-to-be for more information. We mentioned Eric Quill taking the helm of New Mexico United, won that USL League One title with North Texas in 2019. You may know Ricardo Pepi, who was on that team and led that team to the title. Ronaldo Damas as well. And of course, the USL on ESPN2. Phoenix Rising and Memphis 901 FC coming up Saturday, July 1st. It's a late one, 11 Eastern time on ESPN2. As for the upcoming schedule, some midweek action in the USL Championship. Some interesting fixtures as well, including, of course, that rivalry match, New Mexico and Phoenix. And then Memphis and Tulsa will go at it along with Birmingham, Loudoun, RGV, and the Switchbacks as well. Long trip in the midweek there for Colorado Springs. But a busy night around the league. Some games have already gone final. A couple out west are some good ones, Sac Republic and Monterey Bay, but the Union have a 1-0 lead in that one. No score between Oakland and Pittsburgh. New Mexico battles to a 2-2 draw against RGV. And Orange County, how about that, going on the road to Tulsa and grabbing 3 goals and 3 points. It is halftime here from Phoenix. It is 1-1, and we will have the second half right on the other side.
Phoenix Pride unites, educates, and engages people to support and empower the LGBTQ+ community. Together, we can advance equal rights, opportunities, and protections for all. We're all about doing that. Circle K is a proud sponsor of Phoenix Pride and Phoenix Rising.
Equality Health is giving doctors more time to be doctors, so they can give you the care you deserve. Ask if your doctor is part of the Equality Health Network today. Equality Health. Caring is back.
Oh, will you pause it real quick? Just sold the car to Carvana. Okay, hit play, please.
What? When did you do that?
I just did it the other day. All I had to do was enter the VIN or license plate, answer a couple of questions, and got a real offer in seconds. Then they just picked up the car and paid me right on the spot.
I can finally quit my job and become an actor. No, you're right.
Sell your car at Carvana.com today.
Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? How fast do you want to get there? At Gateway Community College, you can achieve a career that takes you places in less time and for less money. Opportunity is not just for the select few. Living better is for everyone. Let us help you discover your future.
Phoenix Pride unites, educates, and engages people to support and empower the LGBTQ+ community. Together, we can advance equal rights, opportunities, and protections for all. We're all about doing that. Circle K is a proud sponsor of Phoenix Pride and Phoenix Rising.
Tonight's broadcast of Phoenix Rising FC is presented by Carvana, will drive you happy, NAU Nationwide, and by Equality Health. Halftime highlights, Phoenix Rising and Louisville City, and it was an early goal for Phoenix to get on the board first. Gallardo to Harvey.
Yeah, Phoenix looking to exploit the space in behind the back line with Artiago, which created this set piece. Harvey at the end of it on the back stick. And this is the second goal in 2 games for Phoenix Rising from a set piece corner kick on that back post. Harvey unmarked, puts this one in for the lead. And then Lou City from there started to create momentum, build into the final third. They started to access the final third through their wing backs of Jimenez and Dia. This time it was Jimenez.
Save there for Rios Novo. And then 33rd minute, Phoenix will get a few more moments going forward. This time started though by Gabby Torres. Trejo trying to make it happen.
Yeah, Trejo just trying to unlock this Lou City team off of the dribble. Committing end line, just can't find it. Anything on frame, but then it's continued. Phoenix through those outside backs. Gabby Torres serves this ball into Artiaga, who wisely lays it down for Armanakis, who's surging through the midfield. Ultimately, it'd be a foul against Artiaga, but then it was Dia who was the attacking outside back, who gets into the box, draws the foul, and it's Sean Tosh who calmly, composedly puts this one into the side net. Equalizes this game, 1-1, game on.
Now look at the stats. The possession in favor of Phoenix, but maybe not as much as we would expect them to have.
Yeah, this game was a little bit slow. Yes, possession was nearly 50-50, but it was played between the 18s and looking for both teams to be a bit more dangerous in the final third.
So welcome you back. A look at the availability report presented by Spooner, and we mentioned the injuries for Louisville City. Gonzalez, Morton, Perez, Ownby, Scarlett, all out, all potential starters as well. It'll be interesting to see what they can draw on in this second 45 minutes in terms of subs. As we welcome you back, Phoenix Rising Stadium, 38th Street and Washington with Jill Lloyden. I'm Josh Eastern. Thanks so much for staying up late with us. An intriguing matchup between 2 USL Championship powers in Phoenix and Louisville City. Phoenix, though, not quite where they want to be at this point in the season. Louisville City a little bit closer, but still some room to grow as the whistle gets us underway for the second 45 minutes of action. And some interesting scorelines already this evening in the USL Championship. It's the Charleston Battery are still holding strong at the top of the Eastern Conference. Come from behind win. They were down 3-1 against Hartford, and they won 4-3 on the road. As Rios Novo steps forward and gets this away. There's a player down for Louisville City as this ball skips out of play, and that is Wilson Harris.
There's no player.
It was Wilson Harris who's popping off the back line, trying to receive this ball and bring the midfield into the game. It's Fuenmayor through the back of him there. Harris back to his feet.
It will be interesting if Harris is replaced at some point tonight. Who's the striker that goes in? Cameron Lancaster, Martin Powell's. Some healthy competition at that striker spot. It's out of play. Phoenix trying to play through that Louisville pressure and not quite able to figure it out in that instance. Flick centrally. Fuenmayor steps up and gets it away. Trejo keeps it in play. Arteaga right back to him. Danny Trejo. Just wide. An awkward angle there on his left foot and not able to find that back post. But great interplay between Arteaga and Trejo.
And this is what Arteaga can do in the air. He's that target forward, pops off the back line, beautifully placed header right into the run of Trejo, who tries to eliminate the Lou City defender. But it's Zemla who comes out to put enough pressure, rush the shot from Trejo. He ends up skewing it wide in the end. But that's what Phoenix Rising is going to want more of continuing going forward. This is an important game for them to try to gain points in the standings, get into playoff position. It's going to be curious to see if they continue in that big expansive shape, try to take more risks, push themselves forward a bit more. That could leave them exposed defensively. Interesting balance to watch for the rest of this half.
I'll talk.
Crutzen all the way back to Rios Novo, and Phoenix will start from the back. Torres trying to make that run down the left. Instead, there's plenty of space in the middle. Armanakis running forward. Panos Armanakis saved! Zemla pushes it away. It's a corner kick for Phoenix. He was in acres of space in the middle.
This is what I'm looking for from this Phoenix attack. Crutzen just punches this pass into Armanakis. Armanakis plenty of space to dance in front, runs at the back line and unleashes from distance, challenging Zemla. And that's a difficult ball to save because it drops and bounces right before it reaches the goalkeeper. It's imperative save from Zemla.
Carvana corner kick. Armanakis the in-swinger. He'll do it again.
Look back, another opportunity here. Just adds a little bit of deception in disguise as he tees up his left foot, goes back across his body with plenty of pace.
Armanakis plays it short for Trejo. Different angle on the cross. Armanakis whips this one in. Phoenix retained possession with Zambrano. All the way back to Rios Novo. Fuenmayor, long switch of play. The cross coming in again! And it just eludes that back post. Not sure if Sharpie got something on that. He must have, as it went just wide.
And this is so much better from Phoenix Rising. There's speed in their attack. They've raised the tempo. Ball gets into the wide space and he whips it into the box, looking for the run of Arteaga.
Another Carvana corner kick. Armanakis is ready. Now Gallardo comes over and he might be the one to take it instead. Gallardo towards the near post. Couldn't get it towards goal. Zambrano drives it back in. The heads go up and this skips out of play. Good spell of attacking pressure though from Phoenix. The onus, no doubt, is on them to try to get that go-ahead goal. When it comes to a sports injury, the unknown can be unsettling, but there's one thing that can calm that uncertainty: an answer. Mayo Clinic uncovers answers every day through exploration, teamwork, and innovation. Answers that can lead to more answers and define a pathway forward. So if you're looking for answers related to a sports injury, you know where to go. Learn more at sportsmedicine.mayoclinic.org. Thrown to Phoenix, they go quickly. Torres lofting it in. Crutzen down for Harvey. Phoenix keeper with Zambrano. Harris was coming from behind. Serrano taken down by Armanakis. It's a quick yellow card for Panos Armanakis.
There's Serrano, so quick in transition, takes that touch to eliminate Armanakis. Draped all over the back, pulls him down using his left shoulder, trying to stop him in transition. That's a well-earned yellow card. Foul all day, every day.
Second yellow card issued to a Phoenix Rising player. It was Daniel Crutzen that got one in the first half. Played forward again. Slip by Zambrano. He gets back to his feet, recovers well. Pardon me, that was Torres. Rios Novo long over the top. There's space to exploit as Zemla comes off his line. He's out of goal, and it's off of Arteaga. Who knows if that would have been on frame, but we'll never know. Friendly fire. Now it's Winder trying to cut it back off Crutzen, corner kick Louisville.
And opportunities happen like that when you have a goalkeeper so good in possession who likes to come up higher in the pitch with the ball at his feet, feels comfortable. He can play those accurate passes in behind the back line, which challenged Zemla's decision making. Zemla comes out with the header, doesn't put it far enough, and Gallardo is given this gift. And unfortunately, Arteaga gets in the way of one of their best goal scoring opportunities tonight in the second half.
It was so startling. Jimenez lofting this forward. It's straight out of play. Goal kick for Phoenix. And it looks like a substitution coming. It will be the sub that we thought was coming in the first half. Dylan Maris will come on to replace Elijah Winder. Winder back in Arizona after his loan spell with FC Tucson a season ago. And now Maris comes on his first season with Louisville City, time with El Paso, Miami, Indy. And now here in Louisville, where he spent 3 of his 4 college seasons. Harris turns it back. Mushkalusa. Space to exploit. Maris going low and he scores! On the field for barely a minute. And Dylan Maris has given Louisville City the lead. From 1-0 down to 2-1 up. Lou City in front.
Louisville City creating their own attack, putting pressure on this Phoenix Rising back line. Maris with a little bit of a cheeky movement with his shoulders. That creates a little bit of a window to space, tee up his left foot, uses his left and just blasts this into the bottom corner. Past a diving Rios Novos. Gives Lou City the lead, 2-1. Against the run of play, it feels like, in the second half.
Maris, his second goal of the season. He scored his first in the 3-1 win over Miami FC about a month ago, and now gives Louisville the lead on the road. And Phoenix will have to do what they did a week ago, that is come from behind and try to find an equalizing second goal. And they're coming forward right away. Arteaga just wide. Well, that's the response you're looking for, and it was inches away for a birthday goal.
Phoenix Rising using that wide space, getting it out to Gallardo, who's just been a handful for this Lou City back line. Gets his head up, and it's a perfectly placed ball right into the run of Arteaga. He just cannot redirect this one on frame. You cannot give a player like Gallardo that much time and space in the wide channels.
Can Phoenix dig deep for a second week in a row and try to find a result here at home? Foul there, or no? Referee says play on as Arteaga went down. That's a foul though. Free kick, Lou City. Phoenix failed to grab a point here tonight. They would have just 9 points at home through 7 matches. Be 2-2-3. It's just so interesting. We're gonna go back to past years, how much of a fortress Phoenix was able to make their home stadium. Serrano drives this in again. The heads go up and it's flicked away, and it should be out for a corner. It is. Jimenez, the in-swinger, is headed away. Novo may have been able to catch that one. Instead, Lou City get right back onto it. Torres spins out of danger. Torres, too wide. Harvey getting the stare down from the referee. It is a free kick to Phoenix. Distribution off the mark. Fans, be sure to visit your local Arizona Financial Credit Union branch to get your Phoenix Rising debit card. It's a great way to support the team and spread the word. Visit arizonafinancial.org. Crutzen trying to turn the corner. Crutzen tackled out of play.
If Phoenix Rising can break this first line of pressure from Lou City, there's space to play and get their outside backs up a little bit higher, invert it into the advanced half space. That allows their more creative playmakers in Trejo and Gallardo to play make from those wide channels, looking for runs inside the box, especially from their aerial present Arteaga.
Trejo trying to return it, comes all the way through. It's Manuel Arteaga, saved off the line. Sean Tosh, Johnny on the spot, and keeps this one at 2-1. How did that not go in? This game certainly has come to life in this second half.
It was the entry ball into the final third. Trejo, patient, brings it back, tries to play it across the face, conveniently falls to Arteaga, but it's Tosh who's wise to it, gets in behind of Zemla to protect the goal, falls kindly to him as he clears it off the line. Crucial intervention there from Tosh.
Now Torres over the bar. Arteaga again. But since Louisville have scored that goal, he's had 3 really solid chances.
And those balls really coming from those wide spaces, those outside backs, Gabby Torres, as well as Manjoma getting high up into the attack. Torres gets his head up, whips this ball, little in-swinger. Arteaga does his best to rise up and try to redirect that into the back post.
First sub of the night for Phoenix Rising. Henry Uzo comes onto the field. Trejo. Manjoma. Seems like Phoenix playing with more of a sense of urgency here, trying to chase this game, trying to roll it forward. Fuenmayor on the far side, cuts it in. Gallardo. We'll find an outlet. Tellefson. Here's Serrano. And it's given away. Armenakis ahead for Danny Trejo. Trejo trying to roll this forward. It's cleared away. It's out for a throw-in.
Trejo's really been a handful, getting the ball on the run in between the center back and outside back of Lou City. Now can Phoenix Rising do a better job of committing numbers forward, getting numbers into the box, looking to get on the end of a service from Trejo as he pulls it back across the face.
Long over the top. Trejo brings it down. Looking for the run of Manjoma, and it runs out of play. Goal kick here for Louisville.
Join Arizona's only professional soccer club as it goes head-to-head with Memphis 901 at the team's new home. Visit phxrisingfc.com or call 623-594-9606 for ticket information.
Getting into the final quarter of this match. Louisville scored 2 unanswered after Phoenix scored the first goal. And where will we go from here? Harvey pestered there by Serrano. Harvey weaving through. Lays it out wide for Gallardo. And it's flicked out. It's a corner kick coming for Phoenix.
Harvey doing a good job of wiggling in and out of pressure, avoiding those tackles, getting that ball into Gallardo. Gallardo's service into the box has been phenomenal. He's just looking for the run of Arteaga, that near post run.
Carvana corner kick, Armenakis. It's Harvey! And it's flicked away. Fuenmayor keeps it alive. Uzo. Manjoma tries to return it for Uzo, who cuts it in. Uzo just take it off the ball. Rios Novo puts it right on the chest of Trejo. Rolls it in behind. Fuenmayor is not going to get there. Actually was touched out of play, so it's going to be a corner kick for Phoenix Rising. This will be Gallardo. Plenty of depth on this, headed towards goal and onto the roof of the net. The Phoenix Pride Community Foundation awards significant life-changing student scholarships to LGBTQ+ individuals and allies to help them attain their goal of a higher education and giving them a chance at a brighter future by providing a resource they need to stay in school and graduate. This year, the foundation is giving out $53,000 in scholarships, bringing their total to $490,500. For more information about the Phoenix Pride Community Foundation, head to www.phoenixpride.org or call 602-27-PRIDE. Louisville winless over their last 5 matches when they concede the opening goal. Trying to end that streak here today. Last win coming against Detroit City last year. Arteaga puts that in the air, and it's taken in by Zemla. go back to the first half, after Phoenix scored the goal, it felt like Louisville took some sort of control. Now, after Louisville scores that go-ahead goal, Phoenix seems like have taken control of this game. But can they find an equalizer? That's the big question in these final 20 minutes.
Yeah, Phoenix certainly putting a lot more urgency into their attack, getting numbers forward, committing numbers at speed as well. Now can they look to continue to break through Louisville through, see if they can drag out those center backs, get those wingers into wide spaces where they can look to commit end line and upgrade their scenario into a higher percentage chance of scoring.
Armanakis slides it in, cross into the middle, flicked away, Arteaga on the chase. Zambrano off to the far side. Harvey looking for that pinpoint ball. Was that a handball? It's a penalty! It was right on the edge of the area. And Phoenix will have a chance to go to the spot and get this level.
This is not typical of the Phoenix Rising team, but they've been very fruitful off of playing those long balls in behind the back line. First it was Arteaga who earned the corner kick that led to the goal. Now it is a long ball handball that gives Phoenix Rising a lifeline for this pen opportunity.
Here it is again. Let's see if we can spot where it was. Was it in the box?
Hard to tell from that angle, but it certainly is a handball here on Dia. Hard to tell, it may have looked outside the box.
Dia gets the handball and a yellow card. And this is the first penalty of the season in league play for Phoenix. That was for what he said after the play, not for the handball. So Arteaga, a chance to go to the spot and get this game level. Zemla, the rookie out of Marshall. Can he keep Louisville in front, or will it be Arteaga for Phoenix? Manuel Arteaga, pressure penalty, and he converts! It's a birthday goal for Manuel Arteaga, and Phoenix have pulled this back level. 2-2, game on!
Here's the ball in behind. It's first taken. It looks like it comes off the hand. Not sure if it's inside or outside the box. Referee calls this pen. It looks like it's outside the box here on Dia. Nonetheless, Arteaga steps up with conviction and uses the inside of his foot. Gets Zemla going the wrong way. Puts that into the side of the net with a lot of pace, a lot of power. 2-2.
That goal brought to you by Gateway Community College. And now, where do we go from here? Harris, Maris. Serrano all the way into the corner, keeps it in play. Trying to turn this infield. South End releasing that smoke. Goal that Louisville is attacking, and now they have had the ball since Phoenix had put the ball in the net. What can they make of it? Playing this down the line, sliding challenge. Referee, it looks like, is pointing for a free kick.
Dia's been up and down that sideline, infatigable engine out of the outside back position for Louisville City. Earns this free kick in a dangerous spot.
Maris stands over it. He'll hook this in to the back post, nodded centrally to the top of the area. Jimenez was blocked out. Now Gibson trying to keep this alive. Maris deflecting. And this is out of play. It was off a Louisville player. If you can't watch the match, you're on SiriusXM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including the return of USL All Access Tuesday nights at 7 Eastern, starting June 13th. That's a free kick that will go Phoenix's way. It's all on SiriusXM FC 157 and the SXM app. Armenakis will stand over this for Phoenix Rising. Armenakis, dangerous ball in, but it's too close to Zemla. Flip forward again. Harris heads it down, looking for Dia. And it's Harvey to collect for Phoenix. And Rising off to the races. Armenakis, player goes down for Louisville. It gives Trejo space. Danny Trejo with Manjoma in support. Manjoma! Penalty! And Phoenix will go to the spot, a chance to take the lead. The third penalty of the night.
And Trejo, who's just been so lively in this wide space for Phoenix Rising, receives this ball, draws Tosh to him, knows he's got Manjoma overlapping. Manjoma takes that touch to the end line. Tosh times this wrong. Gets Manjoma as he's trying to get around the edge and earns the penalty. Arteaga steps up for a second of the night.
He went to the left, to his left, on the first penalty. And now Arteaga's going to hand this off for Danny Trejo. So it's Trejo who steps up. Can he put Phoenix out in front? Danny Trejo for Phoenix Rising. It's saved! Oliver Zemla keeps it level at 2. My goodness, what a stop!
Zembla coming up big. Here's the look back at Tosh taking down Manjoma as he gets to the end line. But Zembla coming up with a huge save right at the entire way. Trejo with that slow run up, that slow approach, waiting for Zembla to make a decision either way. Zembla waits, he's patient.
Ten minutes to go. And I feel like there's going to be a few more twists and turns in this, Jill.
The second half has been a lot more fun.
The second penalty of the night for Phoenix. They go 1 for 2. And here's a look at it again.
Yeah, Trejo decides to go across his body, but he doesn't add enough deception in his run-up, disguise to what he's doing. He puts it too close to Zembla at the perfect height. Zembla just leans, a little bit of a push, and make sure he puts that rebound into a safe place.
2 subs coming for Louisville City. Carlos Mogul Jr. and Cameron Lancaster come on to replace Wilson Harris and Enoch Mushagalusa. That answers the question of who is the striker to back up Wilson Harris tonight, and it's answered in the form of Cameron Lancaster. Phoenix still not done. Time left. Uzo moves it out wide. Cross all the way through. Manjoma. Zambrano gets it back. Armenakis. This is headed away. It'll go towards the corner flag, and I believe that's a throw-in. Manjoma. I guess that ball never came in play on the throw-in, so I'll have to do it again. Here's Harvey. Harvey cut down. It's a free kick. Will it be anything more from the referee? It's another good spot to whip in across. Armenakis is ready. He delivers the outswinger. As the heads go up, it's cleared away. Uzo chases it down. All the way back to Rios Novo. Zambrano. Long switch of play. Gallardo. Early ball in. Sharpie deals with it. Tellefson got to it. And Louisville can keep it. Harvey goes down. I think he tried to commit a foul there. Instead, it's Fuenmayor who does.
Gallardo so dangerous when he gets the ball into that wide channel, but he's looked for the near post every single time. Either Rising needs that near post run.
Here's Serrano. It's right down the throat there. Rios Novo.
Or Gallardo has to be more patient to try to bring Uzo into the game, into those wide channels to create those overloads, to then maybe bring it back around, looking to the other side to isolate Trejo to go 1v1.
Harvey. Here's Zambrano. Score your new career at Gateway Community College. With Gateway, you can achieve your dream career in less time and for less money. Get started at gatewaycc.edu. This is lasered into the crowd. Nice catch. A couple of fans wearing Pumas jerseys. 5 minutes to go. Crutzen for Manjoma. It's a giveaway. Here's Lancaster. Serrano. Moving this out wide. It's touched out of play, and it goes Phoenix's direction. Given away again, Gibson. Trejo finding that space. Looked like Jimenez tried to foul him, couldn't do so. It's Danny Trejo blocked down. Throw in Phoenix. Manjoma lifts in the cross. Uzo's up for it. It's pretty easy there for Zemla. Jimenez. Serrano looking for the ball in behind. Chested forward, and it's too close to Rios Novo. The crowd doesn't like that. Lancaster grabs hold of the goalkeeper. On clearance, bounce out of play. Sounds like a substitution is coming. Oscar Jimenez will make way. It's the young 19-year-old Owen Dom to come on.
This is a good idea from Danny Cruz to try to preserve this draw here and get a point on the road. Trejo has just been cooking Jimenez down the sideline in the second half. Get some fresh legs in that position to go stride for stride with Trejo with the ball.
Space for Serrano to run into. I'm in support. Serrano brings it back centrally. Chance to hit this from distance. And it takes a deflection out of play. It looks like it is a corner kick that'll come for Lou City with 90 seconds to go until stoppage. Referee pointing for a corner. I wonder if there was an appeal there for a handball. Carlos Mogul. The outswinger is headed down and towards goal. Lancaster was there, but Rios Novo makes the save. And the distribution well off the mark. Don't see a giveaway like that all too often from Rios Novo. But Arteaga picks the pocket of Serrano, and Phoenix off to the races. And Sharpie gets this away. And a shift put in again by Manuel Arteaga. Goal to his credit. Here's Fuenmayor. For Manjoma, heavy first touch. Another giveaway in the middle. Just see tired legs out there at this point.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum
3 minutes added on at the end. Armanakis. Zambrano. Fuenmayor lofting it forward. Trejo over the bar. Phoenix had a chance to win this game from the penalty spot. Oliver Zemla came up with a stop that could preserve a crucial point here on the road. Back for Zemla. At the end of the day, this will be a draw if it stays that way. The Phoenix led in and had a chance to take the lead in. Has to feel like 2 drop points if they can't get the 3 tonight. There is a substitution coming. It is Jose Hernandez coming on.
Entering the match is number 8, Jose Andres Hernandez.
It's Carlos Harvey coming off.
67, Carlos Harvey.
Long forward again. And now there's a break. It's Lancaster trying to chip the keeper. Going for the spectacular, well out of play. I think he knew he wasn't gonna have the pace to beat the defenders.
Yeah, and not sure if he thought he had the time either. Saw Rios Novo slightly off his line, decided to take a gamble, a little bit of a risk. Didn't pay off in that time.
Final few seconds ticking away. Louisville won the 2018 championship. When these teams played last year, it was a 0-0 draw in Louisville. And tonight, it's a 2-2 draw in Phoenix. Not lacking some drama tonight. What a game it turned out to be. Phoenix get the first goal, Louisville take the lead, and then Phoenix equalize, and the points are shared.
That was a stunning goal there from Maris, and he made an instant impact when he came onto the field as a substitution. Lou City will be pleased to earn that crucial point, but Phoenix Rising continued to press. They earned the goal back through Arteaga, and they accessed the final third in so many different ways. They used Trejo to get isolated to go 1v1. They used Gallardo on their right-hand side to look to play those little whip balls into the near post. They just couldn't find that breakthrough, and then ultimately it was Zemla with the big save against Trejo from the spot.
An exciting one between 2 perennial USL Championship powers. Will come back and wrap things up. But in full time from Phoenix, Rising 2, Lou City 2.
Phoenix Pride unites, educates, and engages people to support and empower the LGBTQ+ community. Together, we can advance equal rights, opportunities, and protections for all. We're all about doing that. Circle K is a proud sponsor of Phoenix Pride and Phoenix Rising.
Check it out.
Introducing the new and improved taste of Pepsi Zero Sugar. Now more delicious. Zero never tasted so good. Try it now.
Oh, will you pause it real quick? Just sold the car to Carvana. Okay, hit play, please.
What? When did you do that?
I just did it the other day. All I had to do was enter the VIN or license plate, answer a couple of questions, and got a real offer in seconds. Then they just picked up the car and paid me right on the spot.
I can finally quit my job and become an actor. No, you're right.
Sell your car at Carvana.com today.
Phoenix Pride unites, educates, and engages people to support and empower the LGBTQ+ community. Together, we can advance equal rights, opportunities, and protections for all. We're all about doing that. Circle K is a proud sponsor of Phoenix Pride and Phoenix Rising.
Back here in Phoenix, Amadou Dia catching up with Corey Robertson, of course, from Dia's time here in Phoenix with Rising. But tonight, he's on the other side, and it finishes 2-2 here tonight at 38th Street and Washington. Let's look back at these 90 minutes with our full-time highlights. We'll start things off the 5th minute. This is, of course, the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it was a great ball in from Gallardo, and the second game in a row that Phoenix take advantage of this set piece on the back post. It's Harvey this time who heads this one past Zemla to give Phoenix Rising the 1-0 lead.
41st minute, the first penalty of the night. It goes Louisville's way.
Yeah, the attacking outside back play of Dia there. Great touch inside the box. Earns Racing Louisville the penalty to equalize 1-1, and they would continue that pressure. Maris, who came on as a substitute, was an instant impact in this game. Little dip of the shoulder, little change of pace, tees up his left foot and unleashes this shot from distance to give Louisville City the 2-1 lead.
54th minute, Phoenix going long over the top, and interesting moment here. You don't see this every day.
Yeah, Rios Novo coming high out of that back line to play that ball in behind. They were threatening in behind the back line. And this time it's Trejo, gets his head up, tries to skirt this one across, looking for the run of Artiega. And it's Tosh who comes up big, gets in behind Zemla, makes this save off of the goal line.
And then, this is controversial, there's no doubt about it. Is it a penalty, is it not? The referee, his opinion's the only one that matters. And Phoenix scores.
Yeah, Artiaga pulls back. This game draws it 2-2 here, puts this one in the side net, and they continued that run of form, getting inside the box. Trejo plays Manjoma, who gets around the edge, and it's Tosh who times this one wrong, gives Trejo an opportunity to get the lead from the spot, but it's Zemla who comes up with an incredible save to deny Trejo and Phoenix Rising the lead.
A look at the full-time stats. Possession and shots in favor of Phoenix's direction, but it was pretty even throughout.
It was back and forth, most of the game being played between the 18s, but in the second half, Phoenix Rising really did come to life, started to try to break down Louisville City in a multitude of different ways, just couldn't find that go-ahead goal.
Well, these two teams have only faced each other 3 times. All 3 times they have been very tightly contested, and tonight was another edition of just that. But the points are shared once again. The second straight 2-2 draw for Phoenix Rising, and Louisville back to the drawing board as well. For our entire crew and broadcast partner Jill Lloyd, and I'm Josh Eastern saying so long from Phoenix. Final score, Phoenix Rising 2, Lou City 2. Good night from the desert.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.